ভুবন মঙ্গল জয় মাতা শ্যামা সুতা অতি নিরমল জয় মাতা শ্যামা সুতা অতি নিরমল জয় জয় রাম কৃষ্ণ ভুবন মঙ্গল জয় বিবেক আনন্দ পরম দয়াল জয় বিবেক আনন্দ পরম দয়াল.
As part of the concluding ceremony to celebrate the 125 years of Swami Vivekananda's return from the West and foundation of Ramakrishna Mission, Ramakrishna Kutir, Almora organized several functions. The celebrations started with a 3-day spiritual retreat that was attended by about 100 people. The speakers were Swami Raghavendrananda, Adhyaksha of Ramakrishna Math, Nagpur, and Swami Sarvapriyananda, Minister in charge of Vedanta Society of New York. I asked a few people why they were attending the retreat.
I'm here because greater power moved me to be here. It wasn't my will.
I'm here because Advaita Vedanta is a non-negotiable aspect of my life.
The reason that I came on the spiritual retreat was so I can progress on my spiritual journey and learn more about Vedanta.
I am here to have darshan of Swami Sarvapriyananda. I am here.
The reason I came to this spiritual retreat is to realize my true nature and then use that knowledge to help myself and others.
The retreat began with auspicious Vedic hymns.
गणानां त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम्.
Swami Dhruveshananda, Adhyaksha of Ramakrishna Kutir, Almora, gave the opening address. Swami Raghavendrananda spoke about what is spirituality in the light of teachings of Thakur Ma and Swamiji, and conducted guided meditation sessions every day.
मन में सोचना है, हमारी आंखें बंद है, हम कोशिश करेंगे कि हम हमारे शरीर को देख रहे हैं, हम हमारे शरीर को इस कुर्सी पर इस हॉल में बैठा हुआ देखने का प्रयास करेंगे. We'll just try to see ourselves sitting.
Swami Sarvapriyananda spoke on Aparoksha Anubhuti, and I asked him the reason for choosing this introductory textbook of Vedanta.
This is a spiritual retreat which Almora Kutir is organizing, and the main topic is Aparoksha Anubhuti. So that we know it's one of the Prakarana Granthas, introductory texts of Advaita Vedanta. But there are many texts like Digdishya Viveka, Vivek Chudamani, Panchadashi, etc. But what made you choose this Aparoksha Anubhuti? What is the significance of this?
I think it's Almora and it's the place, the Himalayas. So Swami Vivekananda wanted this to be a place not only for action, but also for quiet contemplation. And by that he meant the study, the contemplation, practice and teaching of Vedanta. And Vedanta, the fundamental texts, of course, are the Upanishads. And based on that, the Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Sutras also. But Adi Shankaracharya, who is a central figure in Advaita Vedanta, he composed a number of independent works. So if you have to study Vedanta in a short compass of time and space, so there are these texts called Prakarana Granthas. One of the most famous is Aparoksha Anubhuti. So if one wants to get a feel for Advaita Vedanta, one wants to get the essence of Advaita Vedanta within a few classes, a study of the Aparoksha Anubhuti, at least parts of it, would would, I think, serve the purpose.
He also spoke about the significance of Almora.
We are in a special place. And this is Deva Bhumi, the land of the gods, the holy land. Vivekananda himself said, when he came here to Almora, he was very keen on having centers in the Himalayas. So Almora was the first attempt, and then of course Mayavati, and now later on Shamlatal. But Vivekananda's initiative, Almora was Swami Vivekananda's initiative. Mayavati, of course, was Swami Vivekananda's initiative. And of course, Swami Turiyananda, Swami Shivananda, they were instrumental in setting up, especially Swami Turiyanandaji, in setting up this ashram. But this place has a special atmosphere. This place in the sense of the Himalayas. Swami Vivekananda said in a talk here in Mayavati, in Almora itself, he said that the Himalayas are tied up with the highest, greatest memories of our race. You know, the finest achievements, the highest spiritual achievements of our civilization. The Himalayas are inextricably tied up with that. This is a good place for studying Aparoksha. You can study it anywhere. You can study it in the plains of India, you can study it in America, wherever. But this is a good place.
Every evening there were devotional and other songs. The second part of the celebrations was a parikrama of the Swami Vivekananda Spiritual Circuit, places where Swami Vivekananda visited in Almora and around. We visited the places marked in red circle. Let's begin our journey. It began with a Shobha Yatra from the Turiyananda gate on the main road near the Vivekananda statue to the Government Iner College. It was here in this hall that Swami Vivekananda gave his first lecture in Hindi on 27 July 1897 after returning from the West. The topic was Vedic teaching in theory and practice. Prizes were given for Vivekananda inter-school competition, where about 3,500 students from class 1 to 12 participated from over 30 schools. Kakrihat is located at the confluence of Koshi and Suyal rivers. Swamiji came here in 1890, walking from Kardgodam railway station during his Padabraj Yatra. He meditated under this peepal tree and had his great realization about the oneness between macrocosm and the microcosm. He saw the whole universe within an atom. The tree is aptly called the Gyan Vriksha. His realization has been inscribed on a rock called Vivek Shila Lake. Here, Swami Sarvapriyananda gave an insightful talk about Swamiji's experience.
तो स्वामी विवेकानंद कहते हैं कि ये जो विश्व ब्रह्मांड हमको दिखता है, और जब वो कहना शुरू करते हैं, हम पढ़ रहे थे कल रात को, और हमको पहली बार महसूस हुआ, he was actually talking about what he was seeing here. न्यूयॉर्क में, सुदूर न्यूयॉर्क में बोल रहे हैं, कैसे बोल रहे हैं अभी पता चलेगा, लेकिन यहाँ का जो दृश्य है वो आपको उनका न्यूयॉर्क का प्रवचन 1896 19 जनवरी को जो दिया गया है उसमें इसकी छवि मिल जाएगी। तो वो कहते हैं कि बेसिकली देयर आर टू क्वेश्चंस जीवन में, ये क्या है, ये सब क्या है, और दूसरा है कि हम क्या है, ये बाहरी दुनिया विश्व ब्रह्मांड क्या है, और ये जीव हम क्या है। तो ये दो प्रश्न का जवाब, और इनका परस्पर क्या संबंध है।
Next day was a busy day as we started early and first visited Patal Devi temple, which is located about 4 kilometers from Almora town on way to Kasar Devi. The temple is dedicated to goddess Durga. It is believed that Swami Turiyananda, Swami Shivananda and other disciples visited and meditated here in these huts. Next stop was Kasar Devi, where we had to climb a bit to reach the temple. Here Swamiji is said to have practiced intense sadhana in a cave, the exact location of which has never been determined. He practiced extreme austerities day and night and meditated in the silent atmosphere of this 2nd century temple. A program was organized here, followed by lunch.
Ai Giri Nandini Nandita Medini Vishwa Vinodini Nandanute Girivara Vindhya Shirodini Vasini Vishnu Vilasini Jishnudute.
From Kakrihat, Swami Vivekananda walked 24 kilometers to Almora with Swami Akhandananda. When they were climbing the last steep slope leading to the town, Swamiji almost fainted due to exhaustion on this stone. named Vivekananda Shila. He was revived by a Muslim named Zulfikar Ali. A resting place has been made there for people who want to take rest. This is the Ragunat temple in Khajanchi Mohalla, where Swamiji was accorded a hero's welcome when he came to Almora from Colombo in 1897. Thousands of people gathered at this narrow market street as he arrived here on a horseback. He stayed at the third floor house of Lala Badrisha, which has a room where things used by Swamiji have been preserved. Swamiji rested at this garden house of Ambadat, and Lala Badrisha took Swamiji, Swami Akhandananda and Swami Shivananda from here to his house in Khajanchi Mohalla. Located inside the Hotel Management Institute is the Turiyananda Tapusthali, where Swami Turiyananda and Swami Shivananda stayed and oversaw the construction of Ramakrishna Kutir to fulfill the wish of Swami Vivekananda, who desired to have an ashram here. Syahi Devi temple is about 42 kilometers from Ramakrishna Kutir. Swamiji stayed here for 4 days and meditated in a cave for 10 hours a day and spent the days in silence. A small program was organized there. Thompson House. Swami Vivekananda stayed here during his last visit to Almora in 1898. He used to go to Sister Nivedita's house a little distance away for breakfast. For few months, Prabuddha Bharat, the English monthly journal of the Ramakrishna order, was published from here. The building houses a polytechnic now. A special function was held at the Oakley House, now called Niveita Cottage, where the fourth generation of Lala Badrisha's family, Girisha, still lives. It was also attended by Sri Vinod Shah, another descendant of Badrisha's family. This is the Deodhar tree under which Swami Vivekananda blessed Margaret Elizabeth Noble and transformed her into Sister Nivedita, who gave the rest of her life working for the welfare of India. Besides visiting these places, seminars were organized at Shri Sobhan Singh Jena University and Government Nursing College Almora, Kumaon University Nainital, and GB Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, Pantnagar.